It's the story that just keeps on coming back. The Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial that, of course, ended in Johnny's favor. Now we're hearing from Amber for the first time since she lost. Here's a little preview clip from her upcoming interview on The Today Show. Take a look.
They did not believe your testimony or your evidence.
Again, how could they, after listening to 3.5 weeks of testimony about how I was a non-credible person, not to believe a word that came out of my mouth? Even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation.
All right, I want to know if you guys think this was a good idea to have this interview. Jeff, you're saying no.
I don't think so. You know what I mean? Nobody really liked her during the trial. She kind of lost the public court of public opinion. She lost, right? No matter what the outcome would have been, she already lost that. So now you're going to go back on national television and kind of do the exact same thing that you just did on the stand? Listen, I don't mean to keep bashing Amber Heard. I want her to move on with her life, but I don't know if an interview at this particular time is the answer.
I can't believe it, but I agree with Jeff.
I don't think that's bashing. Eric, what do you think?
I think this is a Hail Mary. You know, she is in, this is a PR nightmare for her.
Yeah.
And I think there was kind of this perfect storm of all of these things that happened, right? Because Johnny Depp was really the first person to be accused publicly by someone and decide to file for defamation.
Yeah, right.
And that was a big deal when we first heard about it. But I think a lot of people feel like she was trying to capitalize on the Me Too movement. I think that people who don't believe her and feel that she capitalized on the Me Too movement are also feeling betrayed because they think that she was crying wolf. I don't know if that's really what it is, but I think at the end of the day, she definitely didn't come into court with clean hands. And once that was apparent, then people started to turn.
It was like a smell. Once the smell was out, you can't not unsmell it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The exploitation of the Me Too movement really stunk.
Well, yeah, but also I do want to be clear, mutual abuse, still you both are abused and abusers. So I think that's where it kind of gets a little funky in the court of public opinion because I think people feel some type of way about that.
Yeah, and funky because of smell, you mean?
Right, because
no, I'm just saying the only audio again and video that I heard that proves someone abused another and put their hands on them was from Amber herself saying, I punched, I hit in several different ways. Johnny Depp did terrible, horrible things and sent awful text messages and said some awful things, but there was never evidence that he abused her, in which case he won the defamation trial. So to me, stay out of the limelight. We already don't like you.
I think there's precedent for staying out of the limelight, even if it's for some years. I mean, I think we all forget about one Mrs. Tanya Harding. She was a leper in this country. She attacked really like our Cinderella ice skater.
Right.
She laid low for 7, 8 years. I'm not saying Amber needs to do that, but she came back. Now she has an I, Tonya movie. She's starting to do celebrity cooking shows and all that kind of stuff.
She does wrestling.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm not saying that's the model to follow, but public sentiment does change. And if she had come out right after she had been accused of hitting Nancy Kerrigan with that stick, that interview that Monday might not have gone that well. But that interview one Monday and 7 years later went much better because she had a movie under her belt.
I hope they ask her about the money too. Do you plan on paying Johnny Depp that money? I hope that question was asked.
That's very true.